everyone, it's Pam with Organizer AZ911 and it's the new year and I started to take down the decorations and take all the ornaments off the tree, and I thought I'd do this tip clip on showing you some options with how to store your ornaments. Okay, so let's get started. The first choice you always have is to get pre-made store-bought storage options like this one. They come in all different shapes and sizes, but they can get very pricey. I like this one just because you have these little inserts you can put in them and really customize the size, which is a nice option. So if you do decide to spend the extra money and go with these pre-made containers, that's fine. I just would recommend getting one that has some options for you to create different sizes to use. Okay, now if you don't want to spend a lot of money on something like that, which I really didn't want to, there are other options available. And one project that's been all over the internet, it's nothing new, is using a simple plain container. I prefer clear. I always recommend the clear over any of the other color ones. And then taking a piece of cardboard or a thicker piece of poster board and simply gluing plastic cups onto the top. See, they're all glued on. Now, one spin that I did with this idea is I put different colors, so you can still see I hot glued them on to this board. I used on this different color cups because I like color coding things, especially with my kids. That way, you know, my one son can use all the cups that are green are his, my other son is the blue, and my daughter has her red cups. And they can simply put their ornaments, store them in here like that. Another way I kind of tweaked it a little bit is on my second level. As you can see, I use the cups here and they are hot glued on. But what I did is I took little Rubbermaid or Tupperware containers, and so I could store things like, let me turn it up here, like these little votive candles, the little circuit breakers, and extra spare light bulbs, and then even the hooks. And with these, I added Velcro so that, and I'll tell you why. Sometimes from year to year, circumstances change. And what worked last year doesn't work. You get new ornaments, you have new supplies. And I thought by putting a little Velcro on the bottom of this and on the cardboard, I would have an option of later maybe just taking the whole thing off and maybe using this for some other type of decoration. The only hitch with this, putting Velcro on, is sometimes the little Velcro tabs don't stick as well to the containers. Did find that out. We tried hot gluing, we tried super gluing, and what had happened is when we pull this off really hard and fast, sometimes the Velcro tab came off. And the reason I want to tell you this is because I hate when I see a tip on YouTube or whatever, and you go to do it and you find that these aren't sticking. So I'm giving you a heads up. You might have to get a little creative or just be very careful as you pull them off so that one side doesn't pull away from what you stuck it to. Okay, so sorry to go into that long explanation, but like I said, I don't want you to be surprised and go, oh, this didn't work for me. But then, like I said, you can use these other containers and then cap them, and then you just layer it in this box. Again, this technique has been used over and over on the internet, but I wanted to show you a couple of different tweaks I did to it with the color cups and then using the different size containers in there. Another really inexpensive way, and I'm going to take this back out because I want to show you something else later. Another inexpensive container is just a plain egg carton. And for your smaller ones, preferably not your real breakable ones, but just these little tiny ones that keep getting lost, a simple egg carton can also help store it. Very inexpensive solution. The dollar store, my favorite store for organizing supplies, they have offered, and it's usually in January, all sorts of different color-coded. And again, you'll notice, like the cups, what I had in 3 different colors. Again, I use these, blue for my one son, green for my other son, and red for my daughter. They come in all different shapes and sizes. You can see you've got a wide variety, and they have really awesome clip-on lids that won't pop off. So that's another really good way to secure your ornaments. And again, they fit easily in it, and you can even stack some, you know, on top of this. So these are another option for you to store your ornaments. Now lastly, and it kind of goes in with the storage of the ornaments. I don't know about you, but I usually buy a lot of my paper at the Dollar Tree because it's inexpensive, but it does rip very easily, and when you go to store it and you put the rubber band around it, it gets crinkled and crimped really easily. And to be honest with you, I hate using the same wrapping paper over and over every year. So what I did this year is I'm letting it go because I know I'm going to buy new anyway next year. But I didn't want to just toss this out. So what I did was I took my shredder and I wanted to repurpose it and get some use out of what I didn't use up this year. And simply I shredded it. And now an option for you to use with all these shreddings is maybe for gift bags for future birthday use. It leaves a great stuffing for that. Or going back to this, you simply put the shreds in the cups, and then when you want to add an ornament later, it helps keep it a little more protected. So you can use the shreddings over for that. Just to give you some extra options. So like I said, I'm going to take the rolls and just keep shredding them and then bag them, and I usually use these throughout the year a lot. I have a great stuffing to be able to be used for other gifts throughout the year. And then I can go out and buy all sorts of fun new wrapping paper for next year. Okay, so again, you have the pre-bought containers. Again, try to look for some that give you an option of creating different sizes inside them. Or you can make this technique where you can store all your other items, and even you still have room to put the egg carton container and some of these. I always recommend color coding if at all possible. Okay, and you've got it stored all in one place. And then repurposing wrapping paper, Christmas paper that you're not going to be able to use, and let's face it, how many of us don't reuse it the next year? Reuse it, make it a nice little filler for a gift bag. Alright, I hope this tip clip helped. My name's Pam. I'm with Organizer AZ911. Thanks for watching. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have a unique idea you'd like to share about storing your ornaments, please leave it in the comments below. Or if you'd like to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more tips, please do that. And you can also visit me and like my Facebook page or follow me on Twitter. Thanks for watching.